What is up, guys? Today we have the Poolmate Hydro 4 cordless version here. Yes, this is the cordless version with the floating battery pack right over here. How does this Hydro 4 do in comparison to big name brands? Well, let's go ahead and talk about it. So before we get into this review, I want to mention that I am sponsored for this video here. Poolmate reached out to me because I did another video on one of their other cleaners, and they liked it so much that they wanted me to compare their cleaner here to big name brands. So that's what I'm going to do. But I told them I'm still going to give my honest review on it, include features that I like and especially features that I don't like, if any. Keep in mind, this is how this cleaner works in my pool back here, and your pool might work a little bit differently, better or worse. Just keep an open mind, and I hope this review helps. So let's talk about Poolmate here. Who is Poolmate? Well, Poolmate is new to the pool industry, but they are not a new company. Poolmate is a part of Chasing, an 8-year-old deep sea robotics company, and they're bringing deep sea technology to pool robots, which is reflected in the product's features. So this right here is the Poolmate Hydro 4 cordless version here. Yes, with the battery pack here. Well, I should say it's more of a hybrid version where it's a cordless robotic pool cleaner tethered with this cord here in the pool with a floating battery pack that stays on the top surface here. It's more of a hybrid cordless cleaner, and it works really well. That's what makes this different than other cordless cleaners on the market. So let's talk about the Hydro 4 cordless version here. How does it do compared to big name brands on the market? This is a new company here. So how does it do in comparison to the ones that are already on the market? Well, let's take a look here. This right here is the Liberty series, the Liberty cordless cleaner here. This in particular is the 300 series, but we're going to talk about the 200 series in particular today because we're talking price-wise, they're about the same price. The Liberty 200 is very much similar to 300, but less features overall. So let's talk about it. How does this Poolmate Hydro 4 cordless version here, how does it do in comparison to the Dolphin Liberty series over here? Well, honestly, I gotta say this now. I've used the Hydro 4 cordless version for a while now, and although I've used the Liberty for a long time, you can see it's all worn out now. It's been a couple of years now. This was Dolphin's first ever cordless cleaner, and I love it. I used it for a very long time, and it works really well in the pool. But using these newer cleaners today, I can really see that the Dolphin series here, the Liberty series, is outdated. The Hydro 4 over here wins hands down in the fact that it is more updated. Yes. So let's talk about this Hydro 4 cordless here and what makes it such a good choice in comparison to the Liberty over here. Well, first off, both of these are cordless cleaners. The Liberty over here is a true cordless cleaner where there is no cord connected to it. And again, the Hydro 4 cordless version here does have a cord. It's a hybrid design with a floating battery pack in the pool. But right now, compared to big name brands, there really is no other cleaner like this on the market. That's why I'm comparing it price point wise to the Liberty 200. Now both of these here do use rechargeable batteries. The Liberty here uses a 5,000 milliamp battery, takes roughly 6 hours to magnetically wirelessly charge, which is awesome, and you will get a runtime of an hour and a half with the Liberty 200 here. Now on the other hand, this one right here, the Hydro 4 here, this is massive because the battery pack is actually this piece right here, the floating buoy. It's not on the cleaner itself. Built inside of this right here is a 14,400 milliamp battery. Yes, almost 3 times the size of this Liberty here. And because of that, this takes roughly 4 hours to charge, which is very fast considering how big this battery pack is. And a runtime, get this, of 3.5 to 4 hours long. Yes, you can run this for a very long time while it's in the pool. A continuous runtime. This means that you can run it on 4 mode many times before you really have to charge the cleaner itself. It's pretty awesome that way. So in terms of runtime, if you have a slightly bigger pool, both of these are designed for medium-sized pools up to about 33 feet, 1,600, 2,000 square feet. But if you have a slightly more complex style pool or you want to just run it longer, the Hydro 4 with the floating battery pack is the better choice. It will last longer in that sense. Now, one thing I do want to talk about in particular, the outdatedness of the Liberty over here is still on sale, brand new today for the same price as this Hydro 4 cordless, I might add, is the fact that navigation systems exist. The Liberty here uses the standard smart navigation system where when you place it into the pool, it'll begin to map and scan the pool at the start, meaning it slowly moves in the pool at the start, and then eventually it'll take off and clean the pool. The new cleaners here, like this Hydro 4 here, the smart navigation systems have preset paths in it so that when it runs in the pool, when you turn it on immediately, it will take off and it will start to clean the pool, and it will change its route depending on if it senses an object. It doesn't waste any time, unlike the older smart navigation systems. So the navigation system on the Hydro 4 here is more advanced. Now, let's talk about performance here. Both of these do really well in the pool, but only one of these will scrub the waterline. Yes, both of these will clean the floors really well. Both of these will climb the walls really well, but only the Hydro 4 here will actively scrub the waterline. And not only that, it will lateral actively scrub the waterline. So this means that when it's scrubbing the waterline, it'll move along the waterline and you'll get more coverage that way. That's a major benefit, a major premium feature on a cordless cleaner. The Liberty over here does not have that feature. It climbs up the walls to the waterline, but it'll move off of the waterline. Does not actively scrub the waterline. If you want waterline cleaning, if you have a very dirty waterline, you need that. And the Hydro 4 is the only one out of the two here that does actively scrub the waterline. So keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the debris filter system here. Both of these fortunately use top loading debris baskets, and I love that. There are still cleaners on the market that use bottom loading debris baskets and debris bags. I don't like bags and I don't like bottom loading debris systems. These are all easy access top loaders here. Open this up here. You can see I've got a basket right over here, and I go ahead and pull this up here, and I've got a basket over here. Both of these are really great in terms of size here. The bigger they are, the more they'll be able to capture debris before you empty it out. The Hydro 4 here comes in at about 4.1 liters here. Now, out of the box here, the Liberty actually comes with two sets of filters. You can see right here, I left both of them on here for you. This is a fine filter right here, but if I turn it to the side, you can see these are the ultra fine cartridges that I put inside here. So that's great. Out of the box, you get two filter systems. On the other hand, the Hydro 4 here comes with just the fine filter set here, but it's a special basket. If I open this up here, you can see, first, you can see there's two inlets right here, but when you open this up just like this, you can see there are two compartments to this right over here. And this piece right over here has a finer mesh, so it's able to filter out smaller debris. Now, I will say that this is not an ultra fine filter basket, no way at all, but it does filter out slightly finer debris than a normal fine filter basket. If you want an ultra fine filter, it does not come in the box, but you can purchase it separately right over here. This is the ultra fine filter basket piece that you can swap out for this basket. So it's a nice little option here if you need it, but it does not come in the box, unlike the Liberty over here, which does come in the box. Now let's talk about these two cleaners physically. They are cordless cleaners here. Yes, the Liberty over here comes in at only 18 pounds, so it is very lightweight. The lighter a cleaner, the easier it is to put in the pool and to take out of the pool. Awesome. On the other hand, the Poolmate Hydro 4 here is just about the same weight. It's also a very lightweight cleaner. It's just kind of bulkier in terms of size. The cleaner here is about 13 pounds, and the floating buoy here is about 5-6 pounds. So you will get about 18 pounds, 19 pounds out of the full set. So both of these cleaners are lightweight robotic pool cleaners, cordless robotic pool cleaners, so that's great. Now, both of these cleaners here can be used as simple plug-and-play cleaners, meaning all you have to do is to charge them, turn them on, put them into the pool, let it clean, and then take it out, charge it, get it ready for next time, rinse and repeat. Simple, easy to use just the way it is. But if you want extra features, if you want online apps, then the Liberty 200 over here does not have that feature. The Poolmate Hydro 4 cordless version, on the other hand, does have an online app to use, and it works really well. There are a number of different features on that online app, including the option to change the modes, a ton of cleaning modes. You can use a little remote control on the app to control it in the pool, to move it around any way you want. Maybe you've got some debris on one side of the pool, you want to spot clean that area, you can do that with the remote control. And it has a cool little retrieval system where when you flip the switch up, it'll tell the cleaner to climb up the water line so you can just take it out of the pool. No hook necessary. So that's what makes the online app for the Hydro 4 so great. You get a number of features there. So I talked a lot about these cleaners here. Let's go ahead and put the Hydro 4 cordless version here with that floating buoy in the pool, the battery pack. and I'll show you how well this works. Okay guys, so you can see I have the cordless version set up right here. I'm gonna go ahead and hold the button here till it turns on. You have to hold it to turn it on. It'll light up there. And now I'll take the Hydro 4, put it into the pool. And now I'll go ahead and hit the play button right here. It's green now, so now I'll just set it in the pool. And just like that, it's beginning to work. It should sink down and do its thing. It kind of did a little twirl there to get to the bottom, but now it is on the floor and it should be working now. I have this on regular mode, so it cleans the floors, walls, and water line. It just started, so let's see how it does. Immediately right over here, kind of goes up right here. I have 5-foot tall walls up here. You can see the cleaner, the Hydro 4, coming all the way up to the wall up here to 5 feet tall. All the way up here. So that's great. It does climb up to the water line here. And if you notice, it's moving to the left right here. Remember, it has that lateral water line cleaning. So it's really neat feature here. It moves along the water line to clean more coverage. Now it sinks back down. If you take a look at the Hydro 4 right there, there's a main drain right down there at the bottom right there. So let's take a look at how it goes over the main drain right there. It hits it right there and it goes over it. So that's great. It doesn't get stuck on the main drain. If you take a look right over here, you'll be able to see the cleaner climb up the walls here with the cordless version right here. I'll zoom in for you to see it. Right there, it's hitting the wall right now. And there it is at the water line right there. Climbing the water line, scrubbing it, and trying to move along it right here. It's actually moving to the left over here as well, so that's nice. It does have that lateral water line cleaning, and now it's going back down. Okay guys, so I have the app right here. Let's go ahead and flip that open right there. Let's go ahead and go into the Hydro 4 and connect it while it's in the pool. It's in the cordless version right here. I'll connect it right there. And it brings it up. Just take a look right here. So I have it right now. You can see the battery percentage right there at 97%. It's 27.19 degrees Celsius in the pool. So that's nice. You have an option here to suspend the cleaning. There's the cleaner right there. You can end the cleaning over here on the right as well, or you have this button right here to tell it to pick up to come out of the pool. But right now, I just wanted to actually show you the manual mode so I can remote control this for you. But I'll let it go back down the pool first, and then I'll show you how to use the manual controls over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit suspend cleaning right there, the pause it right there. And look at that. It immediately stopped. The latency to this is very, very low, which is really nice. Now I'm going to hit the bottom right here to manual mode. Turn it on with this top right corner right here. Just like that. So now I should be able to control this. Now this is like flight control. So I'm going to reverse it first. Just like that. Look at that. It's going backwards now. To show you that I let go, it stopped. Let me go forwards to show you. It can move forward as well. You see that? That's cool. I'm gonna actually turn it around towards these steps to show you this. So I'm going to move it this direction. You see that? It's turning to the left. Pretty cool right here. Look at that, how it turns to the left right here. Now, this is what makes it really neat. You see, I have some steps over here on the side right here on my tanning ledge. And if you have a corner, a part of your pool that's hard to reach, you can use these controls to make it go up it. Watch, I'm gonna go straight up right here to have it go up these steps right here to target problem areas. So let's go ahead and go up these steps. I'm going up right now. One step right there. Two steps right there. And the third step right here to my tanning ledge right here. I'm gonna let go and it pauses. I'm gonna turn it to the left right here. You see it move. To the left, it's turning to the left right here. That's cool. And then I'll just go clean around this area with the remote control. Really neat. It's like a little RC car for your cleaner here. And you can control it with this remote control. Now what I'm trying to do is to reach that ledge all the way back here from here. So let's see if I can do that. And just like that, I'm back up here. So that's awesome here. This control mode is really useful here. So you guys can see that the Poolmate Hydro 4 cordless version, hybrid cordless version here with that floating battery pack, it works really well in the pool. It'll clean the floors, it'll climb the walls, and it'll scrub the water line. It will really actively, laterally scrub the water line. Awesome. Overall, if you're looking for a really great value cordless robotic pool cleaner, one that does really well, even better than some of those big name brands on the market, then this Hydro 4 cordless version is definitely a really good choice. Definitely a cleaner here I recommend.
We hope this review helps.